Howdy, folks. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, let's get into it. Thankfully, the lobby is well underway. Looks like we're actually getting into the game, people. So your waiting time is over. We are underway and getting started with a fresh and funky game number 1 in this best of 3 series between 404 and Live to Win. And of course, we have a nice pause to start the game, because why not? We haven't had enough waiting already, have we, Theban? How's it going, sir?
An astronomical price.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Ooh, an upgrade, eh? Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's unfair. LTW's been he shows a lot of promise, that player, but when it comes down to the raw metrics and statistics, then yeah, Ramzes is just you know, he's a more experienced and more successful player throughout his career, unfortunately. But Live to Win, you know, it's kind of like the old versus the new. This really is the old guard of CIS versus the fresh new faces coming in and trying to give him a smash in. Although that said, FN is definitely one of like the oldest players in the CIS area, isn't he? Like, FN's been playing Dota for years and years and years, hasn't he? Yeah. Then made like a miracle run. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was sick. Was Afterlife in that team? Can't remember. He was? He was? Okay. Don't think it was Ghosting. I don't know. This is old times. This is old times. We're focused on the new. And talking about the new, you know, we've got Immersion coming through. Been around a good few years now. You know, haven't played amongst lots of different CIS stacks, but really filling a very valuable position 4 role in this team. And of course, SoNNeikO. Good old SoNNeikO. Navi for a while, then Chicken Fighters, then NIP for about a week before that organization decided, no, we don't want you anymore, SoNNeikO, and threw him to the curb. And now he's finding his new successful Live to Win. And then, of course, Dream playing the carry. I mean, I think SoNNeikO has been around a good few years now, but Immersion and Dream, definitely some exciting new players from the CIS region who we're seeing kind of getting a bit of spotlight now. And it's fun to watch them play. It's fun to watch them trying to fight up into these bigger stacks. And hopefully they can put on a good performance. I mean, when it comes down to it, just ignoring the drafts and just talking about the 2 teams in a head-to-head, you know, I think it's pretty close, considering that Resolution has just jumped in as the offlaner for these for this 404 team. You know, I think I'd lean in favor of Live to Win here. Yeah, yeah. Somewhere. That's where they want to be. I mean, at the very least, top 3. I mean, ideally, all these teams want to take it, especially, you know, Div 2. These guys feel like they probably all feel like they're too good for Div 2. They want to be with the Div 1 boys. So taking a win here is going to feel like a necessity for a lot of these teams. This truly is the cursed lobby. Like, I can't believe how long this has taken to start. Apparently got a mouse issue now. Maybe we took so long to start the lobby that someone had to like go and recharge their mouse or something. I don't know, but this is some cursed stuff, guys. Very sorry for all these delays as we continue to Going through a bit of time here, but let's have a look at the draft and some of these heroes we're going to be seeing, because some interesting matchups here. FN's going to be heading towards the mid lane on this Morphling, whilst Dream looks like he's going to be heading to the safe lane on the Void Spirit as we get going. Oh my goodness, is the game actually starting? Could be. Yeah, so Morphling's going to be playing in the mid lane instead of the Void Spirit, and it looks like he's going to be laning into Noone on the Viper. So this is an okay lane for Morphle to survive here.
Didn't you see me waiting?
No.
Thirty seconds to battle.
No, he is not. No, he is not. Let's hope he can keep his cool and just kind of manage the comeback Dota quite well. It's, yeah, I kind of like 404's draft a little bit better. It just seems to fit a little bit nicer together, but at the same time, there's some interesting stuff going on. There's Dream and SoNNeikO coming to lay a bit of harassment into Noone and bully him off this bounty room, so they're going to be able to pick that one out. Meanwhile, a similar thing happening down at bottom as 404 return the aggression and give a bit of harassment the way of Mr. AFTERLIFE, but he did actually manage to swim himself in and take that bounty room, which is going to mean it's 3 bounty rooms going the way of Live to Win to start this one off.
Come!
And it looks like Zayac is probably going to be using the freedom quite nicely. I mean, for me, a lot of this laning phase is going to depend on what Zayac can do, because I think they can get themselves a really big advantage on the side of 404 if Zayac is able to have a big impact in this laning phase, whilst his Enigma solo lanes against Dream, which should be okay. But yeah, across the board. Oh, by the way, for guys just tuning in, by the way, asking where's SoNNeikO, where is my king? Well, unfortunately, King's not here. Well, we don't really have any information, I don't think. But yeah, SoNNeikO's just not playing today. Could be a one-off. Maybe he's subbed out for the team permanently. I'm not too sure. I'll try and look some more information about that one. Interesting. It all comes down to these little micro plays, especially when you're playing in such a brutal matchup as this Morphling. It's time to get those poisons racked up on him. He's got to get the strength morph going. Actually has to waveform himself away in the middle lane just to keep himself alive. That is not how you want to be using that spell in the middle lane. So FN feeling really miserable. It's only a matter of time, I believe, until he relegates himself to the jungle. In fact, already he's going to go over and hit this small camp here. Gotta be done. He's living the dream. We'll see what he can do with this free lane he's being given in the mid. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, so it's getting all up in SoNNeikO and Dream's faces hit, popping the cog, popping the battery assault, giving them a little bit of a bullying. And really just saying, what's up? Introducing himself to the lane. And Resolution's doing okay for himself right now. I mean, with his creeps coming back to the tower, Dream's going to be able to hold it right here, which is going to be quite nice for him. But yeah, all things looking pretty damn good for 404 in this laning phase so far, as Ramzes also doing pretty well down in bottom also.
Cut bait.
He's getting tickled pretty heavily here. He's got another bash in 2 hits available, so we'll need to get a couple out, and we'll throw it down onto Solo instead, just utilizing the harassment rather than going for an actual kill and trying to put as much pressure as he can onto these 404 heroes. FN going for the TP away. He's just about going to make it with the strength morph coming out, but that was so close. And having the TP back to base at 3 minutes 40 as a mid laner is not what you want to be doing. That's not how you want to be spending your day.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like stealing candy from a baby and no longer living.
Afterlife getting very low down in the bottom lane, but Immersion's going to be there to heal him up, so all is well. That wand gets popped, saves the Slardar, and keeps things ticking through down in the bottom lane for the side of Live to Win.
Warriors of the wood.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Very frustrating for Slardar to deal with. A
Radiant
pretty good laner into this big scary fishes mid. Again, FN gonna get run down. This time he doesn't have the TP to get himself away. Did have a fairy fire, but I mean, I think he was dead to the poisons regardless. No one just gets on top of him, and the Viper is just completely smashing this middle lane. Man, no one. What a triumphant turn to the middle lane for him.
The seeds of fortune.
Morphling again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no. Morphling. Goes to sit in his miserable little small camp, takes his miserable little creep, and continues on his miserable little existence. Oh no, he's coming in from behind. He's going to cut off FN as he goes for the waveform way stuck inside the cogs. And Zayac is going to be able to deal with him. FN gets brought down again. This Morphling is just not having a game. Oh my goodness. He needs to have some serious mental fortitude to be able to keep himself in the game here, because there is no way this guy isn't getting at least a little bit angry at this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
If you have the money to. Yeah. Afterlife at bottom, in some trouble here on the Slardar as he tries to wither his way through the trees, turns around with the Slitherine Crush, and it looks like they won't have the movement to get on top of him. Don't have the slows. The Slardar will slither himself away to safety, and now the Io comes sliding on across to give him a couple of healies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Players here.
Well, SoNNeikO is now taking up the reins in the middle lane here. Did get the deny on the tier 1 tower, but the fact that the tier 1 tower is dead this early on in the game is quite problematic. Under the tier 2, FN will be able to take it quite easily, as Afterlife once again getting pretty low. SoNNeikO just TPing straight into their faces here. Doesn't throw down the Sprout though. He's chilling out. We'll now throw it on Solo, throwing it down with the Remnant as well. Solo is going to get blown up by Dream, and then it's going to be the first kill on the board for Live to Win, but they could be in some trouble now. It's no one. Zayac, Ramzes all wrapping around the back here. They could be in some real issues. Immersion being tacked by no one, and he's going to be able to get the kill once more, finding another one. Level 7 on this Viper, just an absolute monster roaming around the map at this point.
You didn't want that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yay. And he's back. No. Okay, he's going to TP himself to base. Yes, he does.
Do it with flair.
Yeah. Yeah, Dream having that one kill puts him somewhere in contention for the net worth charts, but still looking pretty grim. They need to make some really magical plays happen on the side of Live to Win if they want to bring themselves back into this game, otherwise it's going to get real sticky real quickly.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Yeah, bring it down. Bring it down quick.
Radiant's
That
middle
is the
tower
plan.
is under
Meanwhile,
attack.
Zayac's trying to find Slardar in the tree line here. Will he be able to do it? It's a question. Well, Solo's actually going to get killed off by
Dire's
Dream
top
elsewhere on the
tower
map.
is
And Immersion's
under
going to
attack.
swoop in to save the Slardar.
Radiant's
Not that he really
bottom
needed it.
tower
He was
is
pretty
under
safe.
attack.
And now, Liverpool getting some pressure down at bottom. They are taking this tower with the Treants, with SoNNeikO. Dream going to cut the creep wave as well. So, same aggression being mirrored by a side of Just Error as usual. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Down he
Dire's
goes.
top tower
Big
is
kill
under
for
attack.
After. Huge kill, in fact.
Radiant's
How
bottom
did that even
tower
happen?
is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Wow.
Radiant's courier has
Well,
been
that's
killed.
pretty crazy. He's yeah, he's back in the game, folks. He's like level with Ramzes now. That's actually like the most game-changing play FN could have possibly made. I mean, it's barely even like he made the play though, and he got caught out there. Meanwhile, Slardar gets beaten down. Oh my goodness, he's gonna get the trade before he dies. Both Resolution and Afterlife full at the same time to one another. It was a black hole being used, but you know, with a kill into the Slardar, we'll be quite happy with that. Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah. Just on the ultimate, he's gonna try and bring him down. He will. He gets the damage off solo with the catch. Oh no. Oh no. FN, just as it was looking like he's back in the game, he gets taken down again. Meanwhile, Immersion gets poisoned up. It's gonna survive as Slardar comes to the front line. Dream sneaks in around the back and gets a kill into Zayac. Now looking across towards Enigma as well. Enigma in some real trouble here. He's gonna get killed off. Meanwhile, the relocate comes in from Immersion. Just wants to help out and keep his teammates alive and try to get on top of Noone. Noone is so tanky. Everyone getting super low here. He might get one kill. He might even get two. Immersion needs to stay away. Drop in solo.
Dire's
Needs to
middle
dodge the
tower
crease. Needs
is
to drop
under
the
attack.
poison. Will be able to get himself out. And the IO will narrowly survive that one. Afterlife not quite so lucky, but still live to win. You know, they're brawling their way back into this game one punch at a time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, SoNNeikO. Maybe actually it's Ramzes who's in trouble. SoNNeikO drops down the sprouts to cut off his movement, and that's going to be a nice kill. I love it when you see Profits putting down the sprout on the choke points like this, so that their Quelling Blade can only take down one tree and they're still stuck. Really nice movements from Live to Win still. Yeah, not. Yeah, I can't answer that one for you, sir, I'm afraid. But yeah, that was a difficult position to find himself in. And now, moving up the top, they're looking at the Enigma here. No black hole for you, and Dream's going to be able to do it solo. Merchant just going to swoop in and say hello, connect him up, and get him out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, an extra 350 from the Prophet is definitely pretty helpful. And a Viper, he's going to set his eyes on him, send a couple of poisons his way. It does feel like no one has been severely muted in this game, though. He had such an amazing lane, and he has done very little, but now there's a bit of movements coming in as they'll bash back the IO into the grasp of Resolution, and he's going to time them out perfectly to stop him getting that tether away. Immersion's going to pop that mech. Is it going to keep him alive? It is not. They'll get the kill regardless, and 404 draws some blood in the river, or whatever it is that IOs do when you cut them open, and now they look to put some pressure into that dire triangle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's courier has been killed.
I see.
Radiant's courier has been
Well, at least
killed.
he's got the Atos now, so his first real active item is online. He can maybe look to make something happen with this, as they've seen the Slardar, but, well, someone's actually kind of going to give it away that they know he's here as he pops that whole Alpha Burn and drops the ultimate onto the Io, despite he's going for the Slardar, as they hold back the Io to try and get the kill onto Alpha. That's not going to happen as Merging comes sliding on through, helps him up, and Epic just blows up the Viper on the backlines. That's some sweet, sweet revenge for the Morphling as they kill off no one, and I look for more as the bashes come down onto the Winter Wyvern. He's going to get himself inside that cold embrace, but it's not going to last forever, and now that it comes down the other end, he's going to get murdered very, very quickly as FN brings down Zayac from the side as well. This was a absolute demolition from the side of Live to Win. The Dream finds another one on the side. Resolution falls. 404 are completely falling apart.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, huge testament to the player as well, because, you know, he is known as being a somewhat volatile personality in pub games, so you would expect that after a start like this, you know, his head
Radiant's
would not be in the
bottom
right
tower
place, but
is
he's
under
proving
attack.
everybody wrong here and kind of showing like, look,
Radiant
I'm
are scanning.
chill, I'm fine. I know my team's got me, I can trust them, they can trust me, and then he just bounces straight back into this game, and he's going to be top of net worth soon, unless, you know, Dream State keeps his farming rate up, which I don't think he will. Yeah, valuable lesson, guys. You know who you are.
Dire are scanning.
Certainly isn't. Certainly isn't. Meanwhile, Resolution, he has got his mechanism, he's got his arcane boots, and is heading towards his blink next. So doesn't actually want to complete the Greaves. Feels like the blink is going to be quite important for the next engagements, and they seem to be setting up SoNNeikO here. He has got himself that Glimmer Cape, not going to make a difference though. Zayac's close to the gap, whereas though he's got the dust available in 1 second. They don't even need it though, they've got the vision down, and they're going to be able to run down this Prophet. Pretty damn tanky for a Prophet, but still will fall regardless.
If you come back, I'll kill you again.
Tranquil.
Yeah. Top lane, Ramzes walking into this lane, and there is so much pain that awaits him. He can turn around, has the option to get his ultimate, so the gank will be done, but still, nice amount of pressure put on by the side of Live to Win as they poke and prod and make him feel very unsafe. Look at this little river duo. The Slardar and the Aya gliding around the place doing what they want. We all know one unleashes with the Atos onto Dream here, but he's got the Dissimulate and a Yule's available, so he can dodge most of the Viper's damage if he so pleases. So no real follow-up available from the side of 404. I guess he didn't want to use himself in case he got Black Hold, but was perfectly safe regardless. Yeah, they are loving life on the side of Live to Win. Everyone's filling their roles very nicely, and you know, this is exactly how you want to play. If one of your players had a rough game, just make sure that everyone's doing what they should be doing and doing it very well, and you will not have any troubles throughout the mid game. Also, so definitely something to be said about Noone, you know, well, not really Noone, but more the Viper. This hero, you know, it does destroy lanes, but at the same time, it's not often super dominant force by itself throughout the mid game. You need someone else doing very well to set up for you, and unfortunately, Zayac didn't quite have the same laning phase as him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Well, that's just taking this tier 2, but at the same time there's a Roche going on. I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is pretty important. As 4-4 are going to be able to just take this road uncontested. That's a pretty big slip up from Live to Win, I feel.
Twice the measure of power.
Oh, Solo. Oh, Solo. Oh, dear, Dream absolutely shreds him, grates his cheddar. Good and proper. Solo's going to get taken down by the DD Void Spirit. And, well, won't be seeing any aggressive movements from the side of 404 for a little while now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Very possibly, hookshot comes in, Black Hole comes through onto the both of them, the Io and the Morphling held still inside a beautiful Black Hole from Resolution, but the waveform still comes through, a nice blinking crush from the Slardar, but he's going to get turned around and get Wyvern striked up, and now in comes the Void Spirit, trying to make something happen here, playing around, trying to buy the space to get the Slardar out of it, but Zayac, he is needled in, and he is right on top of him, and they should be able to take him down. Slardar trying to turn around with the side of another Toxin, no bash for you, but they still get the return kill regardless. It will be a trade made from the side of Live to Win, and considering they got a Black Hole from that, I don't think they're going to be super disappointed about how that one went down. Very good. 100%. Now they look for the engagement in on towards the Viper here. Can they bring him down in time as Void Spirit shows off his fancy new Aghanim's? FN getting kind of low, but the Viper getting so much lower inside that cold embrace. Oh no, he goes down. They get him killed off as no one will fall. And now, Clockwerk being dragged to the side as Ramzes just kind of taking chunks out of the Slardar. SoNNeikO trying to back himself away. He is going to be able to get himself healed up by the other. Immersion comes flying in, heals him up as they'll drop the ultimate down to the Void Spirit, just trying to give them the space they need to get themselves away. But Solo, he is going to get left behind. He drops that cold embrace. Zac's going to hook himself across the creep wave, get himself out as they turn around. They get the kill onto the Troll Warlord. He's going to need some help. He's coming back from round 2. He has got that BKB and just going straight away for the TP out, but Slardar is there with the bash, doesn't miss, and now wants to close the gap. Immersion even coming in with the body blocks as well. Ramzes' BKB is about to end, but it doesn't even make a difference. He's going to fall, and that is a troll dead again. Live to Win are just turning up the heat, and they are deep frying the side of Just Error right now. There is nothing they can do against this team.
Tower has fallen.
Even jumping in deep with the Yule on the tier 4 to the fight, and they will go for this one. Of course they do. FN wants his sweet, sweet revenge, and he will carry it out without an ounce of mercy as they take down this Viper and now start to smash down the tier 3 tower. It is falling so quickly under the power of this Morphling.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Love it. Yeah.
With flair.
Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna be really interested to know what actually the situation is here with resolution, because if 404 like, you know, oh, the reason we've been fallen down to Div 2 and not performing as well as we wanted is definitely because of this language gap, and now they have resolution and that excuse is kind of gone. It's still not going their way, but of course now you can say, you know, our resolution, we're not used to playing with him, so I'm sure there's excuses to be made, but these players don't want to be making excuses. They want to be pulling out the wins. It's true, it's true. Can hardly blame him when it's like 4 a.m. starts. We have a fight coming in, a big black hole coming down. Although the Morphling was still able to get off that streak morph somehow, so he's going to be able to survive through it. Wait for himself down to the low ground. Unfortunately, Slardar, he's going to get separated from the team a little bit, but lift the winner saying, hey, you know what? It's worth it. Black hole for Slardar, that's a trade we're happy to make, and they will leave him behind and just reset this engagement. Although I say that, they're jumping back in here. Rick will be able to take down Solo. They've already got one return kill. Now they're picking out the troll Warlord, trying to control him, but he has got himself a battle trance. Gonna pop a beacon in the battle trance, try to turn this one around and look to get himself a couple of kills. Now he's gonna be a new target here. Zayac getting himself in as well, but a tether across over towards the Morphling. The Winter's Curse can be used by Solo, not doing a whole lot, but just holding back the Morphling, allowing him to deal with Dream. Immersion and FN need to get themselves away. Immersion is not going to be so lucky. His waveform out from FN as he goes towards his bounty rune. He is going to grab it, but could be in some trouble. Do they have the catch though? No, they do not. Hook shot or cooldown for 12 seconds. The Morphling's going to be fine, and that is going to put an end to this engagement. But still 3 kills from the side of 404. Live to win, maybe a little bit overzealous as yes, SoNNeikO in some trouble. The trees come down, forcing him out of the cogs. A cute play, but not enough to get him out of here, I don't think, as he is now being whittled down by no one here. All that poison coming out into the Nature's Prophet. He will not be surviving. He will not be surviving. He won't be surviving. He goddamn survived. SoNNeikO, you genius. He gets himself out. There we go. I mean, a slight, I want to say greed on the side. Yeah, they were like, ah, that guy's dead. Wow. Yeah, that's the kind of thing they teach you at day number 1 in Dota school.
Invisibility.
The home on the high ground, Solo dares go for a D-ward and gets cut down for it. Look at that, he's just like, yeah, backdoor, protection, fortification. Oh, I don't mind, that's okay. I can go through that, no worries. Yep. 4 minutes so far it's been up for. We'll finally get put down by no one, but what's that one? They're just gonna replace it immediately. They're like, yeah, no, we still want that vision. We don't care if you do all the moment we leave that. Here they jump into the fight, but then comes the Euro, there comes the Remnant, controlling him up, the hook shot into the Morphling, nearly brings down, but it's going to be saved by Immersion once again, keeping the Morphling alive. They can turn around and blow up Zayac. You dare jump on me, sir? I shall teach you the true meaning of pain. However, they're throwing a couple of spells their way, but FN's fine. He's just vibing on the low ground with his IO. Best buddies hanging out, keeping each other alive. That's a real bromance right there between Immersion and FN as they just keep each other alive. And back onto the high ground we go, and another day, another Yules from Green with the Remnant coming down. This one will connect, but Half-Life actually going to jump onto Ramzes. Ramzes doesn't really seem to care though, and he has still got that battle trance available, so not too much for throw on him. They take the barracks, trying to leave. Dream's going to stick around and get the 3-man silence off, and then just blink himself away. All is well for the side of Live to Win. was. Bottom lane, Enigma's in a spot of bother right now. By a spot of bother, I mean he's absolutely dead. Gets completely destroyed by Dream and they relocate in from his teammates. This global presence from the IO of the Nature's Prophet is just so damn scary to play against. Like, these 4-4 players just keep trying to exist. Even in their base, they're getting killed. It really is non-stop. And don't even bother about Roshan. FN's like, hey, I've got a Lincoln Spear being given to me by, I think, the Void Spirit. I'm happy to sit on a high ground. There's curse
Radiant's
available, but they don't
bottom
care.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Couple more hits and the Raxel Fool's Eyes trying to save as he jumps in with those cogs, bouncing back the Morphling, just trying to put him in an awkward position as they get the nerd toxin down on top of him. Ramzes even popping the BKB to take some shots at FN. He's going to be fine though. Even popping the Manta to get himself out. Immersion comes across and saves him. And that's a BKB for nothing. And a hook shot. Yeah, it certainly is. But they did save the barracks. So... Nah, he's fine. We've been down this route before. SoNNeikO is 100% fine. Oh, he's dead.
My path leads to riches.
Damn it, SoNNeikO. I wasn't gonna let you bait me again, but twas no bait. Twas just dead. Meanwhile, FN and Immersion just gotta come and casually kill off the barracks. Solo tries to go in for the Winter's Curse. That's not gonna happen though. Immersion's ready. I mean, the only thing they could do is somehow break Immersion's reload, which is it's just not happening. It's not in your wildest dreams. If only they had 10 force meanwhile, Viper, oh no, he gets jumped to mid, wasn't ready for that. Zayac is going to be in some trouble as well. Dream jumps himself forwards, but Ramzes and Resolution here to back him up, especially with his fresh new BKB from Enigma. They have to respect it for Live to win, so they won't jump any further than this. Immersion kind of lost in the trees here. It's a bit of an awkward situation. They're tempted by this, but they're more than tempted. They're going to go for the dive. Offensive to come across though, drops down the Ethereal Blade onto his teammates, try and keep him alive, safely running. In comes the Black Hole down, or just on top of the Io. I mean, they get him, I guess, but doesn't feel great to drop a BKB Black Hole on Io. I think just turned around, machine gun down Resolution. Absolutely brutal. Resolution is chasing across the team fight here. Gonna pop the battle trance as well, but in comes Dream here with the control, along with the Slardar. They'll be able to completely kite out this troll Warlord, and they'll finish up with the dive. So that's it. GG's called, folks. Live to win. They brutalize the side of Just Error. Absolute smashdown.
Dire victory.
Yeah.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds Dire remaining. Team pick. Radiant team pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
I speak for the trees.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Anti-mage.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Admiral Conquer.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
Is on board.
Prepare for battle.
Reap your harvest and protect your soul.
I'm feeling very good about this game 2 number draft. How are you feeling, Sir Theban?
Thirty seconds to battle.
Yeah, just a quick side point though, you know, I like that we had a bit of clashing on the panel this time, you know, Team Governor and Lizard kind of locking horns a little bit. These panels have been way too wholesome. I love that there was a little bit of disagreement, you know, we're forcing each other to defend their points. They're really squeezing the best out of each other, whilst, you know, having a little bit of spice there. I like it. More of that, please, guys. More of that. I'm fed up of this feel-good, lovey-dovey nonsense. Let's get some beef on these panels. Anyways, let's get back into this game. So this time we're going to get FN mid versus Noone. You already mentioned that matchup briefly, so let's have a look over towards the side lanes. As we're going to have Zayac playing on this Earth Spirit, laning up with Ramzes on the Carry Nature's Prophet. They're going to be playing into Immersion and Afterlife in this top lane. Very interesting lanes coming out here. I mean, I do feel like this isn't a lane where Slardar can really dominate things.
Denied.
Oh, really? Good memory. Well, I don't remember that game, but then again, I can barely remember what happened 5 minutes ago. So there we go. we'll see how much Afterlife's able to do when it comes to controlling this Nature's Prophet. I feel like he kind of needs to think about maybe like a Hurricane Pike or something strange on this Prophet just to keep him away from this big bashy fishy, otherwise he could have some issues. Meanwhile, down at bottom, we got Resolution playing on the Bloodseeker. He is laning against Dream on the Anti-Mage and the Sports Beast solo, and SoNNeikO is solo losing the support battle very badly to this Enchantress with her big, mean Wild Wing Ripper. Mid lane, FN's in some trouble. Zayac is rotated in along with Noone. It might be enough to bring it down. Beautiful turret comes down, but unfortunately the Spirit Siphon connects and the Pirates shall fall as Noone draws first blood in the middle lane on with Zayac. No, just instead goes for the pull onto the singular range creep. It's something, but it's not really what you want in return for a rotation from Zayac, so he gets away with this one and then some on the Earth Spirit. Meanwhile, Lina down at the bottom. Oh no, the impetus is too much damage from Solo to withstand, and Lina does fall, making it a 1-for-1 on the trade so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, he wants this to be a big boy Bloodseeker. Doesn't want him to be poor. Ooh, a little bit of shenanigans going on as they try to finish off the Slardar, but the bash onto Zayac will get him away. And he can just salve himself up, get himself nice and healthy, and continue contesting the lane.
Warriors of the wood.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Ouch, Resolution just takes a ton of damage as Dream chases him down with SoNNeikO just throwing in the impetuses as well. Not enjoying that one, but he is a Bloodseeker, so as long as he gets a bit of time in lane, he'll be able to heal himself up with that thirst. Very nice for him to be able to bounce back and heal himself up without too much effort. What's this? No, I mean, the mana break only goes so far, and of course it is physical as well. Meanwhile, Solo really getting himself with SoNNeikO here, chasing him away. The Enchantress will pounce herself to safety, and looks like Solo will be unable to finish the job. Actually hanging around and looking to continue the harassment here. Has this Ghost, and Solo knows that if this Ghost connects, then she could be in some real trouble. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, you're absolutely right. FN getting jumped again. The roll connects from Zayac, and SoNNeikO will not arrive in time to help out his teammate. In fact, maybe himself in a little bit of danger, but Zayac doesn't have a roll available, so there's no threat onto the Ench. But meanwhile, up at top lane, Immersion getting run down by Ramzes even as he goes in pretty deep to try and bring down the Prophet and apply some pressure while Zayac is gone, but it's unable to do so. And Ramzes still happy as a lamb up in this top lane. While Solo going to grab the bounty. Oh, stuns up the Ghost and is able to steal it. That was close. Oh, yeah, he is in some trouble now. Slithering Crush is available. They're just drawing it out, making him suffer. And they'll grab that Eek as they bring down Ramzes in the top lane. Finally, Zayac's lack of tension in this top lane gets punished.
Gold from my chest. Uprooted after them.
SoNNeikO's gonna get dropped down at bottom, but Solo might be traded here if the Centaur Storm can come off, which it most certainly will. The Gleaner will be in trouble, so Solo is gonna trade a life for this one. Resolution also gonna get his mana drained. His Dream's just gonna TP back under the tower. Doesn't want to worry about getting chased down. No one actually came into bottom. I'm not sure Dream saw him there. At the same time, there's not gonna be much happening. Meanwhile, up at the top lane, there's something happening as Afterlife brings down Ramzes again. That is a Prophet dropped for a second time. Thankfully, you know, the hero can always TP back to lane, but still pretty brutal to die twice in a row like that.
Where are you going?
Game is hard. Meanwhile, Conquer with the rotation down to the bottom lane. Resolution in some trouble as they have got that Xbox with the boat coming on through. Good night, Resolution. They have the solution to his constitution as the Bloodseeker will fall and is dead for a little bit longer.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Yeah,
Dire's
not really doing much about this, to be honest. His tower is dropping very, very quickly. FN's gonna come across. Maybe they can do something, but the tower is just falling. No one's not leaving. Oh dear, they have lost their middle tier 1 tower.
Radiant's middle
at 7 minutes 20
fallen.
on the side of Live to Win. Definitely not part of the plan for them. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Indeed, indeed. It is past the laning phase we are looking for this team. Will they make the same mistakes? Or will they tighten things up?
Dire's middle
Man,
tower
they
is
love
under
this
attack.
guy. They do. They got a big man crush on FN, and he's not reciprocating right now. So Roll's gonna connect. This Conqueror is in some trouble. The right click's coming on through. Although that said, they might not have. In comes the Spirit Siphon. No mana for the Prince Swarm. Dodles himself up. Doesn't even need it. Right clicks will be enough. And they kill off FN once more. He's just not getting the help either. His teammates are just not interested in rotating down. SoNNeikO would rather put pressure
Radiant's
on top.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I love it.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, true. It's huge amounts of damage if you can't get out of that blood right in time. So they don't have the best of heroes for keeping you inside that blood right. You really got to try and set up with something else first. He is going to have to go for the Atos. Yeah, yeah. Indeed, indeed. He's just whacking away at this hill troll. Okay, free creep, thank you. Oh dear. He's not shutting him down pretty well. Poor old Ramzes on this Prophet, not really having that much impact. But at the same time, you know, it is a nature's Prophet, right? Like, if there's a hero which can spring back from most situations. Oh, FN, no, once more, gonna get ruptured up and killed off. Man, they do not like this guy. This is some cyberbullying right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Nope.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So,
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
it is. Meanwhile, Resolution, he's going to try and stop them taking the bottom tower. SoNNeikO and Afterlife just kind of bashing away at this tier 1 tower. He's going to throw down some blood
Radiant
rights.
structures are fortified.
They're not too bothered. Oh, TP coming across from Zayac. They might be looking onto
Dire's
this
bottom
Slardar. He's a
tower
beefy
is
boy,
under
but they might
attack.
have the damage to kill him off. Do they have a rupture is the question. Not for another 10 seconds. Ramsey's going to TP across Slardar. He did gonna say see you later and TP himself away. No cancels for that. SoNNeikO also hiding behind a tree. Also gets himself away. Elsewhere on the map, Immersion and FN will be able to bring down Solo. So that's something in the bag for the side of Live to win. Certainly does. But whilst yeah.
The seeds of fortune.
He has been struggling, but at the same time, Dream is not. He's doing okay. Still not as rich as Resolution or No One, but he's been very, very happy on this Anthem Age so far and should be reaching a half-decent Battle Fury timing.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's not the win. Don't worry, I would have helped you, but I didn't know what you were struggling with because you got it right. Believe in yourself,
Radiant's
Steven.
bottom tower
It's a powerful
is under
message.
attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, look who they found. Look who they found. It is Ramzes once again. He thought he was safe farming in his own jungle, but he's not. Everywhere he goes, the side Live to win will follow. Both teams seem to have their
Radiant's
targets.
middle tower is under attack.
Talking to Kunkka. He's going to TP in here. X-Mark's out onto Resolution. He could be in some trouble. They're going to try and save him. Doesn't look like it. X-Mark's going to drag him back as they get on top of him. And it looks like Resolution going to turn around, drop the Rupture, but will be brought down. An execution for Resolution. Meanwhile, Zayac jumping around the fight here, dropping a nice Magnetize, but unfortunately still going to lose his life. And it looks like a Magnetize won't get much done either. That's just going to be 2 kills for Live to win, and they defend that tier 2 tower at bottom. So pretty big win for them. Yeah. Yeah, one of those communication issues which can for sure be blamed on the fact that, you know, Reza is standing in, so maybe they're just a little bit rusty on making these calls, etc. But all the same, they're going to smoke up, and they're going to try and look for a little bit of revenge down here. SoNNeikO not really the target they want. They want a slightly juicier stake here. Immersion's hanging out of mid. Yeah. Oh, here we go though. They might have caught themselves a big fish here, quite literally, as the Slardar's getting jumped here. Good blade coming in, but the Sunray from Immersion over the trees doing hella lot of work. Slardar's all going down here. The Warlord's going to connect. They'll drop down another LSA. No one gets on top of him as well. Surely he is dead, and Afterlife will finally fall. But they can work for it though. Live to win, making them sweat inside Justera. But you know, I like the commitment there. They didn't back off the moment the Sunray came through. They knew that they could keep that fight going, and they continued to pressure and did end up going with getting the kill. SoNNeikO. Good night, little dear. Although, once again, Sunray comes in across, but the Crimson's going to catch her out, and SoNNeikO does get killed. Meanwhile, Rezo's running around like a madman, and they're trying to roll forward. Runs to Phoenix. She does have the mana for the Supernova. She wants to pop that stick, but Rezo could be the one in trouble, actually. He's going to turn around and get popped. FN gets the kill. Meanwhile, roll forward here. Slardar could now be in some issues. They're going to throw down that Supernova. Stun comes out from Afterlife, but there's a Crimson once again, sweeping down another target. Now, however, Immersion going to come crashing through. Zayac gets stunned. Sunray's on top of him as well. Nice tracking from Immersion as in comes through the backline and kills off Ramzes. A bit of carry-on-carry action is not what I expected here. As Phoenix jumps forwards, maybe a little bit too far forwards though. Solo does have that Laguna Blade. He's holding out though. Immersion might still survive because of this. Never mind, no one is there waiting. He's got Nexus and ticking through as well, and they're going to be able to bring down 2 heroes as FN and Immersion both fall to the Death Prophet. Great impact from no one in this fight. That is going to put an end to things. And I think we could probably consider this a bit of a win for Justera, but the fact that Dream was able to jump in, kill off a big core, and then just kind of go back back to farming.
Radiant's
It's still pretty
middle
good for the side
tower
of
is
Live to
under
win.
attack. Radiant are scanning.
Warriors of the wood.
Wait up.
Once more, Ramsey.
Radiant's
falling.
middle
What is
tower
it?
is
That's
under
number
attack.
4? That's number 5? Well, never mind. We'll hold the counting as we have our little boat coming through. Just dropping onto the Spirit's head. He doesn't mind. Just take towards. Meanwhile, FN, he's in some trouble. Gets lifted up into the air. Right click's coming through. I don't think you're living through this one, Mr. Pirate. He's going to get killed off by Resolution as he grabs that kill. And that is the 6th death from FN, as well as Ramsey's on 6 deaths as well. So,
Dire's middle
you know, a bit of a
tower is
drag race
under
going on
attack.
between these two kind of core players. Yeah. These fights always seem to be starting a bit awkwardly from Just Era. I mean, for me, it feels like Resolution's the one kind of charging into the front lines of the fight in this Bloodseeker, trying to drop the Atos, trying to drop the Blood Right, and he kind of just forces his team into an odd situation as we have Immersion down at bottom. He's looking like he's probably going to get his eggs boiled down here. Solo and Ramzes will bring him down. Meanwhile, Enchantress gets pretty low to Resolution. Once again, just having some fun. They are indeed, and they might just be doing this. Sansa's very, very long with the Magnetize as well, but the Blink away, TP out, and they're going to connect with the roll. Oh my god, that was close, but Zayac won't make it happen. That slow roll just wasn't enough. Thank you, Stone Remnants. Oh. Yeah. One of those annoying cooldowns you don't spot until the very last moment. Meanwhile, Resolution getting jumped here by Afterlife. He's on top of him. He's going to turn around with a rupture onto the Slardar, but the boat coming down onto the Bloodseeker. This should be him dead, and the Spear will finish the job. Meanwhile, Afterlife, he's just going to run to the river, but gets Lagoon Bladed for solo. Doesn't even die in his homeland as Afterlife's going to get killed off as well. So, once more, you know, just these small trades, and X hasn't popped. No one's going to try and put the pressure on towards this middle tier 2 tower. Don't think there's going to be much
Radiant
defense coming out from Live to
structures
win.
are fortified.
They do have a supernova, but they just want to wait a little bit longer. I mean, He's so close to this mantle, they can just wait for that, and they'll be
Radiant's
fighting
middle tower
with
is
a
under
much
attack.
bigger threat on the board.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Yeah, the counter spell won't be much use there, and they're all converging on his location here, but it looks like Dream is going to be able to get himself out, a TP away, and he will be safe. He is. And meanwhile, Solo's kind of stuck around a little bit too long, staying with the party after hours, and he's going to get chucked out by FM.
You set sail
Down goes
for
Lena
fail.
once more. Just these little kills are such high value for Liv to win. They're really keeping them in the game and just kind of keeping 404 playing at under 100%, which is exactly what they want. Impressive. Forward and kicking him around a bit. Oh, the silence does still connect, but he's got the Manta to get himself away. Blink across, but Ramzes, Zayac, they're still chasing. They want to bring down the big dog. Can they do it? Roll's going to connect. Silence comes out onto him with the Orchid. He doesn't have another Manta, so he's going to be in some real trouble. No one's coming to help him now. They will be able to finish the job. See Dream. Big kill for the side of Just Era, and they might be looking towards this Roach, but they've got a DD on the Dare Prophet. 15 seconds until the Exorcism is up. Some real plays, possibilities, and Sheaf as well.
Double damage.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
This is the no one show. Big commitment, but it is going to go down most definitely. There is a scan coming out to the Roche pit, but let's win, you know, this is more just confirmation rather than a setup.
Dire's bottom
You know,
tower
this Roche is
has
contestable.
fallen to the Dire.
I think it's quite value if no one doesn't show with this Exo. They might not know she's used it, but you know, if she shows with the DD and not with the Exo, then they might still be scared of it. But no one shows at mid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they might find someone here. FN, he's leading it naked. He's just striding through. Try to pride. Yeah, Solo though, he's suspicious. He's a bit more than suspicious, in fact. He's going to place down an observer and see exactly what's going on here, but he could still be in some trouble. They're not going to jump him. They are not going to jump him. He gets away, and well, with the win, they are feeling strong, actually, and they are pushing down this tier 2. They know that EXO is not up, so they are more than confident to go and make this play.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, no one going to put some pressure on the top, so just kind of trading towers here, it looks like. The Exo moved back in 50. That is a time in which Just Era can really look to find engagement, and they're going to be so strong with that Exo plus Aegis Death Prophet. They're actually jumping the DP. Meanwhile, you're right, Dream going to get himself out. DP though, her first life could be in danger here. The team's coming across though, so no one, if they want to bring it down, they got to do it twice, and they might be having second thoughts about it. Slardar wants to stick around, but realizing it's not probably a good idea. Rest of his team telling him to get back, and they will do exactly that. And Zayac's going to come rolling on through here, gets the silence off onto Slardar. Oh no, the whole team's coming across. The boat's going to come through. Slardar's going to get used up as in comes Resolution. The 8 does connect. He gets up to the high ground. Zayac is here, drops the magnetize, can't commit to Slardar, but it's too scary. A rock, an LSA, and they will poke him down. A death by 1,000 pokes. I am checking bottom. His Dreams have taken a tier 3 tower. Very nice plays from the anti-mage to get a bit of rat Dota coming in. Thankfully, he's making the plays, which is alleviating the pressure for his team and allowing him mostly to just kind of keep farming up. Dream doing a hell of a lot of heavy lifting in this game, that's for sure. FN, interestingly, is going for his Shivas as well. Well, what's the reason behind that? Ah, okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. FN's going to start things off with the Shivas, with the Tide bringing a nice wave clearing here as well, but the Exodus is out from no one. He's on his high ground. Two-man silence going to buy him even more time to start hitting away. Good coming down. Zayac's going to roll across as well, and they're going to be able to finish him up. Beautiful little combo there. Just catch him on the tail edge of that blow run. Lovely time from Zayac, but now Death Prophet getting pretty low here. Does have his agent, but doesn't really want to die with the Exodus going on. She's going to try and heal up with his Spirit Cycle. Not really doing enough here. DP's going to die for the first time. Let's go extinguish the Exodus, and now they're going towards Zayac as well. Supernova's going to come down. The real catch out. No one here. His Dream jumps forward. The LSA comes through, holding him off. He just gets thrown. No one's still in some trouble, but he's actually looking to turn around onto the Enchantress. They've got the blood right, and Enchantress going to dive back here. Ramzes gets a double. FN is chasing, looking for a target. Have to be careful as the AM tries to drop down the ultimate. but that's not going to be enough. Trying to finish off Ramzes here, but he's driving in so deep, his lead needs to come and help him now, but Anti-Mage's going to get silenced up by the Blood Rock, doesn't have the Manta for another 7 seconds, but he is so damn tanky, they can't actually rip through his defense now. Noone gets jumped by the Slardar, Slardar on top of him, harassed by Hamage, and then comes over with a beautiful attitude to try and turn around to Dream. Dream's so low, Randy TV's back through, it's going to be enough to bring him down, but meanwhile, Solo getting murdered by illusion, he gets up away, and Zayac's going to get run down the roll away, just about survives to the side. Leon Ramzes getting chased down by a spirit vessel by a phoenix, as Zayac will die to Afterlife. Ramzes still on the run, but will actually be found out by these fire spirits, and now going to go for the TP away. Afterlife gets on top of him, and the damage comes through. The Prophet goes down. 4 heroes dead on the side of 404. A huge defense being made from Live to Win, and honestly, from this point onwards, it feels like the game is really in their hands. That was a moment which Just Era needed to try and win this game, and that was not how you do it.
Illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You're right.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alrighty, so maybe we won't see Live to Win being that dominant for a little while yet, whilst they wait for that buyback to come back. But you know, it did really feel like with the Aegis, with the Exorcism, you know, that was Just Era's chance to try and win this game, and they weren't able to finish the job there at all. Peppered by Zayac, trying to get a TP as well with the silence. This is one dead little beer. A nice chunky piece of venison for Zayac and Ramzes to feast upon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh yeah. Smart like that. We can see Zayac's actually rolling around and trying to look for that aura, but they have actually got the scan. Uh-oh, bowling does connect. They find the pirate, BKB comes out, TP is available, and he is going to have to use it here. So sayonara to the bottom lane, and he is out safely. Yeah, gotta pop that BKB, but unfortunately with a Slardar on your face, there's not much you can do anyway, as he is gonna get finished off here. Goodbye, Nature's Prophet. They're looking for a big return play. Anti-Mage in some trouble up here at top. He needs to get himself away. The side's gonna come through. Pops a Manta, blinks himself out. No one is chasing. They really want to bring him down here. Zayac as well on the run. But Dream, he's got a lot of these blinks available. It looks like he is gonna be able to survive through this one at the very least. Ooh, a very critical moment there, as if he was dead there, he would not have had the buyback, but they weren't able to finish the job. They weren't able to follow through, and the aim will survive. It is indeed critical moments in this game, but it looks like we are going to be seeing the end of the tunnel here as things might start to equalize. It's just very hard for them to bring down Zayac, though he is playing very, very ballsy, right in the enemy side of the map all the time, and now TP's coming through. Zaya's going to drop as he pops a Manta. I like the idea from the Prophet there, before it didn't quite follow through. Yeah, good old counter spell. Will nullify the lack of buyback on this AM and give them a huge entry to this game, but they are so ready on the side of Forest. They're right outside the pit. However, they are missing one hero, but lucky is Ramzes. Range is TPing where needed. They're going to pop the X's and Roshan getting so low. They're down to 1,000 HP. Hellbreaking needs some side spin. Ramzes tries to come in. The Dream's going to be up. They now turn around onto the property. Just TPing into his own death. The Dream's going to charge through him. Meanwhile, Superman's going to come crashing down. They'll go towards no one. No one just dying so quickly with that amplified damage and everything. Oh my god, they're all dead. They are all dead. Zayac, I mean, that's it. They called it. They're done. GG's out. They know there's nothing left in this one.
Radiant victory.